Well, this is not the Exiled Lands, is it, by the looks of it? I'm actually not wearing my usual get-up, or I am, but I've just dyed it white and black, just for a bit of extra spiciness. It dyes quite nicely, actually. It's a combination of the bestial regalia, this chest piece rufflecopter, which we're probably going to see mostly the back in because it's a bit spicy for my stream, but not for Conan. But it's I'm wearing Stygian soldier armor. This is with a shield right, and this is just the Void Forge dragon. That's it, isn't it? Which is actually a Siptah piece of armor. This stuff down here: Void Forge dragon hide, boots, kilt, braces. Not the chest piece, not the head thingy. It is like, I think it buffs agility, but I've just used it for transmog because it looks kind of cool. And it has some novelty. So why on Siptah? So in the most recent beta, which is currently live, which has been live for about at least a week, I forget how long, some updates have come to Siptah. So I would like to test the new event, which is the ambushes, which we get on the Exiled Lands. And I'd like to see if there's a beam in the sky and where the trader is. Because I assume there is, but I don't know. As far as I know, the hunt is on the Sacred Hunt. I feel like for a second I thought you could see the thing I'm looking at. I think the hunt is going to be on Siptah. So at night time we should be ambushed by were-hyenas. And there should be some bosses and there should be some altars and things like that. Yes, I believe it is on Siptah, by the way. I'm just like catching up with my brain here. So I want to find out where the were-hyena altar is. I want to see where all the other altars are and kind of mark them. But mainly today, what I'd like to focus on is visiting the new destructible fortresses on Siptah, because the Siege of El Moriah that we have on the Exiled Lands, which is at the savannah in the desert kind of situation, yeah, it hasn't been on Siptah up until now. So they've added that. It's a PvE destructible fortress. So on Siptah, I've marked them on the map at New Luxer, and how the heck do I say this? I think I always say Xuthal. I think I just say Xuthal, but I've got no idea. I apologise to any language that is derived from. Yes, small camps that are destructible at Xuthal and New Luxer in Siptah. Enemies do not respawn until base reset. Base reset occurs on a timer if no one is nearby, as well as after the boss is defeated and all players leave the vicinity. So that's all I know, and I'd like to test it out. See what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. Right, let me hide my preview here. So yeah, so I've kitted myself out exactly the same as I usually am on Exiled Lands. I've got my Baltier's Razor, which is my agility two-handed weapon. This guy here. There are a lot of really cool weapons on Siptah, so you might want to use a Siptah weapon instead of this, but I just like to kind of stick with the usual kind of variables, or control as many variables as possible. So we're kitted out the same as we usually are. I've got my Baltier's Razor, I've got my Vector Corbin, both agility, two-handed sword and hammer. I've got my Reach of the Red Mother bow, which you can get from the Red Mother on Siptah as well. You can get these from just legendary chests, same on Exiled Lands. I've got my buffs ready, I've got some snacks because I get stacky when I'm fighting, and I've got a couple of stacks of concentrated aloe. I've got some hardened steel arrows, should I want to use them, and I'm spec'd the same way as I usually am. I've got max agility, max vitality, 3 perks in grit, first perk in expertise. And agility I've chosen precision strike and rolling thrust. Vitality I've chosen resurgence and glutton for punishment, because I need the kind of survivability. I don't know why I'm out of breath, honestly. So let's eat some, like, buffs. And let's go have a look at these new places, because I haven't been there yet. I have marked them on the map, I found them on the map. Let's, like, approach from somewhere around here. Pop quiz, those always go well. So we are locked into, like, daytime. Am I not in... I'm not in creative mode. Apologise, friendos. So I don't know precisely where it is. Okay, it's north from here. I kind of want the map to load a little bit. So this is a new world. This is not our existing world, because this is the beta. And I didn't have a person on the beta or anything like that. I'm in creative, buddy. What are you like? Alter the Old Serpent. So, Xuthal. I've got no idea where this thing is going to be, actually. It is so dingy here, isn't it? I could increase my gamma. Does anybody know where it is? I would hope that it would show me. What does it say? Small camps, Xuthal and New Luxer. New Luxer will be a lot easier to find, I imagine. It said this map coordinate, which is 10 C10. So I guess we'll have a little fly around. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Oh god. That's terrifying. Holy shizzles. We've got an event triggered. That is absolutely terrifying. Crikey, Charlie. What is it? It's like another storm event on the Exiled Lands. That is weird. So I don't know if that happened to us before. Just random events. Look. Ruins of Xuthal. Yeah, it's the same as the Stormsick event, basically. With this dude in the middle. That you get at Sephiroth in the Exiled Lands. Interesting. You seem to have a welcoming committee. How kind. I know. I honestly shat my pants. That was terrifying. You know, not literally. In case I was like, oh my god. She actually did. I'm like, I still want to loot. Am I right? You just like, I'm flying around like, oh, what's in here? Let me have a look. Where would I be? Oh. Not here, right? Mayhaps? We're just going to fly around. It is the dingiest part of the map. Oh, there it is. That must be it. That's it. Ah. So I'm really glad they've chosen here because I don't like this part of the map. It's so dark and it's chilly. So why would you like it here? Because I have no reason to want to come here, basically. There's a lot of skeletons in this area. Let me just turn the game down a wee bit because I think it might be a bit loud. Is that... That's better. So let's have a look, shall we? I see caravans. Why is it so freaking dark? 2.8. It doesn't really help, does it? I generally don't like a lack of light. I don't know what it is about me. This is with like 2.8 gamma. It doesn't really make much difference. This is 1 gamma. Okay, the gamma definitely makes a difference. Usually I have it on like, it's like 2.2 is default. I have it on like 2 or just under on the Exiled Lands, just so it doesn't look as like washed out. But on here I tend to put it at like the proper default. But it's so dingy. Oh, hello? Squirrel? What is that noise? I'm in creative mode. Shall I get a torch out like a proper person? Let me get my final breath of the Red Mother because we fancy here. I'm glad it looks different, aren't you? I did think they were probably going to just do like the same thing. Oh wow, that makes a huge difference. I thought they were going to do the same thing. Hello Taft. Hello Asker. As the mighty Jingles say in the world of worship, that was a brown pants alert. I know, right? There's loud noises, you know. I just don't have the knives for it. Oh, dead Spuda. Alright. Okay, so I can see that it is actually like the same reinforced stone. It's just kind of a different configuration. I'm glad they made it different. I think that's cool. You forked out your cash for Siptah. You want to see something different, don't you? Alright. Running up here. Don't see any people out here. Obviously, I would draw aggro from somebody. Oh. Hello? Listen, I swear I just arrived here. I didn't kill any of these people. What is this situation? It's too... Does anybody else think it's too dark? It's just like too, like, eye-straining. I'm such a boomer. I wish it was a bit brighter, you know? It's very difficult for my eyes to focus. I don't know why everybody died, honestly. I swear I did nothing. I mean, maybe the brown pants moment, like, scared people off. You know what I mean? It wasn't that bad. Squirrel. All right, well, let's leave creative and just kind of see what the situation is. But we can certainly see the map, the camp here. Because I've got it locked at like midday. Noon. Yeah. Should be as bright as it gets here. Alright. She's such a whinger. I know. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ooh. People. So it's skeletons. It's very dramatic with that surge thing happening at the same time. Hi, buddy. I think I might rather fight you than the other people. Well, who is shooting at me? I see you up there. Cheats. Cheater. He's hacking people. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that was a flower. Flower is like confusing me. Who is growling? It's so dark. Come out and fight me. Oh, hello. This might be a two-handed weapon and a one-handed weapon and a torch situation, honestly. Interesting. Or like Jediah's great saber or something like that, or whatever. Could you come out, please? I'm a bit blind right now. Oh, I could just walk in. Hello? Squirrel? Hi there. Did you arrange a cup of tea for me? I don't like that I can't see anything. I'm just going to start whinging like this. Remnants of Xuthal is the thing. It's so dark, people. It's too dark. I'm afraid. Ah. Walk right. Like, am I right? I don't like that it's dingy. I'm going to feed that back. Could you just make this part of the map brighter? It's kind of cool that I haven't needed to use any explosives yet. Okay. I may have fallen. I have got no idea where I am right now. Can I get my bearings? So, I came in this way. And you would think you'd have to break down this door here with some splodies. I like the use of serpents actually. It's a very good choice. I see boxes. Skeleton loot, basically. Stuff you get from Unnamed City these days. Skeleton loot is so much better. Look at that. 12 medium padding. 12 light padding, my mistake. 7 heavy padding. Basic padding. And then some more. They've started putting padding, like, everywhere, haven't they? I guess that's for when your friendos die in meteor showers. You can just re-armor them, except the basic padding isn't good enough. Okay, I'm not stalling. So my biggest problem with this is I don't have a one-handed weapon that I like that's agility. What should we try? I guess we'll use a short sword. Does anyone have any suggestions? The problem is I hate them. I just despise short swords. Feroxic war axe, but that's a strength weapon. Star metal short sword. I do have well, in that case, should we prepare ourselves? So it isn't where I thought it was. It's here. Let's first of all mark it. It hasn't appeared on the map automatically. Delete that. Alright, should we come back better prepared? Let me just all get a short sword crafted by Volfellis. Like, look how bright it is here. Hello, sir. What do I need? Da-da-dun, da-dun. Weapon handle and star metal. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I just have like a loathing for short swords. I know some of you like them, and that's cool. I respect it. But you know, it's not my jam. And then I want a master weapon fitting. But it really is the only thing I think I can manage to use with a torch. So much short sword. So with a bladesmith, we've got 68 damage, 29% armor pen, which is great, right? But I just hate it. Because I'm just so whiny. I'm so sorry. Okay, so shall we approach? Dun dun dun. Void Forge Gladius. Did you have to find the cave? Did you have I found the cave? No, I haven't. I haven't looked for it yet. We're just getting started here. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. The thing is, the torch does very minimal, like. Oh, so the event has restarted. I'm not in creative anymore. Hi, buddy. I guess we just reset the area. Oh. Hello? Okay. Okay, it hasn't reset properly. Squirrel. So it did say that it wouldn't reset until you'd kill the boss. Should we reset? Hold on. But that is a problem, isn't it? If we kind of leave and want to come back again. It's that camp. I'm just trying to get kind of creep a bit closer. Okay, so it's reset. Perfect. All right. It is back. Oh, hi, Speedo. All right. Okay, there's a person there. Anybody else lurking in the shadows? This is like a recipe for ice train. Okay, everybody's here now that should be here. We're doing plenty of damage. I just don't enjoy the shizzle. Okay, what are you dropping, buddy? Just usual skelly stuff. Is it just me? Do you feel the same way? Lightning helmet or glowing weapon? Yeah, absolutely glowing weapon, but what is glowing in agility? And also, what is it called? The night vision stuff. It looks horrid unless it's like properly dark. It just looks all washed out. There are like I don't think I'm that picky about a lot of things, but the one thing I don't really like, and it's very consistent in all my games, is I tend to like I like to be able to skip the night. I want nighttime to be over as quickly as possible. Because see, when I'm showing stuff on screen, I feel like it just looks dingy and hard to see. Well, I'm faster and smarter than all these people by the looks of it. Who are all like very derpy. Wait, I'm in creative mode. Listen, I'm an excellent fighter. Please don't judge me on that performance. I was like, wow, no one's like paying any attention to me. Entirely solo. 0 hacks. Anyway. But like, yeah, I just don't like it. It's like Mistlands, isn't it? In Valheim. You know, you just like, you can't see anything. Like, I don't like it. I'm such a whiner, I'm sorry. Are you dead? Did I already kill you? Who is growling at me? Hello, friendos. It's a cool building, isn't it? I would... Like, squares here. Squares along here. Triangles. Okay. Fighting all the friendos. Hi, buddy. I do like it when I can defeat enemies in one combo. That is how I spec myself. Now, this is where I don't like a short sword. This is where I'm going to switch to my two-handed sword. Because I want to deal with a group at the same time. As someone who plays solo most of the time, and let's face it, Thralls in the Age of War are poopy buttholes. I need to be able to just deal with people en masse, you know? So we can go back to our situation. Okay, shall we go in here then? Hey there, friendos. I have come to steal all your treasure. Hey there, friendo. Okay, we've got more people again. Let me get my... This is definitely easier so far. I may eat my words in a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, birdie. I'll use the one-handed sword whenever I can. If I get like a group of people, I'll switch to my two-handed sword. Probably won't end up using the hammer. It's quite slow, and it's really good against single bosses. I like it for that. Hello. So there seem to be multiple ways in. Listen, I fudged up my combo. Okay. Hey there, sir. It's just so dingy. I don't like that at all. I definitely wouldn't redo this one. New Luxer is like fine. Sorry about all the whinging. So fussy about certain things. It's just lighting. If I'm like struggling to see, I just hate it. It's like my least favourite thing. So we could definitely climb. We could definitely climb to get in there where he is, but I imagine there might be a door. We came out here. Hi there, buddy. Greetings, Turtlet. Lots of skelly loot. Okay, with some doors. We're going to see what we can do without explosives. So we're back at the front now. We could climb up this and move around. If anyone shoots us with an arrow, they were doomed. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Okay, Siptah stuff. It's already I'm getting a headache already. Sorry. 90% whining today. Hi there, bud. I just don't want you to feel left out, my friend. It looks very cool. It's giving me eye strain. That's all. Ooh, a free interactable iron warhammer. That was your style. Ooh. Ooh. Bloody hell. Yes. Have we gained something here? Nope, we're back where we entered, which is over that way, right? Yes. Fortunately, I have fallen in this game many times and had the wherewithal to, like, catch on. So we're behind the door, though, I suppose. Are we? Yeah. So you don't need to break through this door. But you might need explosives to get around the other stuff. I suppose. Like for the smaller doors. That's where we left. Listen, you fudge. Could climb up there and get on those battlements. Oh, hello, Louison. Hello, hello. Hello, Halimir. Everyone loves bashing some skellies. Absolutely. Lighting level could make this event area undesirable to many players. Yeah, I mean, without a torch or some kind of, like, glowy situation. I mean, so what we could do when we're climbing is we could bring a glowy weapon to put on our backs. Oh. Can anyone get to me? So you could put, like, a glimmer moon or something. If you're a... or anything like that, really. But I mean, it gives you a bit of extra light. Or... what is it called? Jedias. Does Jedias have light? I forget. It's been a minute. Yeah. Jedi's great saber. Yeah, a little bit of light. Not as much as the torch. And this is Final Breath of the Red Mother. Should we try just a regular torch? It's like a warmer colour. And this is Final Breath. Final Breath of the Red Mother is like kind of optimal, isn't it, for here? I don't know. Maybe about the same light. I kind of prefer the brightness. Yeah. Yeah, we could try, from the Animal Tamers, what is it called? Essence? No? Powder? What is it called, peeps? Dust of some sort. Dream dust. Let's eat one of those and see how that does. Yeah. So this is... I don't like Argosian Dream Dust if it's not completely dark. Because of this. It's horrid. It's so overly bright. So this is nighttime. So actually, you're better off coming here when it's really, really... Look at that freaking view. You're better off coming here when it's really, really nighttime. Like really late. And using Argosian Dream Dust. So you can see what you're doing. Obviously the night won't take forever. Won't last forever. Although I have like locked it at, you know, this time. And then you can use a two-handed weapon as well. I also, I mean, I'm wearing white as well, bear that in mind, so it's a bit glary. Alright, well let's just test. Let's break down some doors and see what's here. At least you can see what's going on now. Okay. So you probably would want to break down this door, but you really don't need to. Because you can get to it from the side, which is kind of good. We'll test a door. We'll just assume that it will actually break with two explosive thingies. We'll just test it. So it should be two of these. There's definitely fewer people. We'll explode one and then we'll do another one just to double check. But I assume it'll take two. Oh, hello there. Sometimes they explode just because they're in AoE fire. Nope. Yep, it's burning. There we go. So yeah, two to get in. Well, I'm going to shift delete to close to open the doors. Okay. So it's just a way through. It is the lighting is very disorientating, I have to say. Dum-ba-dum-bum. Do-do-do-do. Okay, let's head upstairs. So I'm assuming there must be a boss somewhere, so I guess we'll find the boss. That is open because we broke it. Are you a boss? Friendo. Never set foot on Siptah, really? Is this a dungeon of... Right, so this is... if you're just joining us, this is the Siege of El Moriah on Siptah. There are two locations on the map. This is Xuthal, or however you say it, and there's one at New Luxer as well. So it's basically destructible, fully destructible fortresses, just the same as Exiled Lands, but the buildings are different, enemies are different, loot is different. Ooh, look at that, 22 perfected heavy padding. That is some good loot. Hi, bud. Okay. But the lighting is appalling here, so we've got, Hi. Oh, boss. There's a boss, isn't it? No, it isn't. Didn't I see a white fellow? Yeah. Yeah, boss. Boss, 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 boss. I'm corrupted. Oh, so this is the room here. So I will use my hammer on him, probably. So this is just a Siptah boss. This is just basically, what is his name? The blue guy from Unnamed City. You can also find on Siptah. Not a problem if you're level 60. Avoid the corruption. Oh, the thingy ended. Oh my god. It is nighttime. Just eat my dream dust. There's definitely space in here enough to fight him. I don't see any coins. Oi, cheater! There we go. What do we get? Drunkard's blade. Hello? Does that mean it's over? All the padding they've decided to give us nowadays. So we get the drunkard's blade from him. Okay. You do not own this. That's his respawn point. Some beds and things. Oh, we got a steel longsword. I mean, I guess that's not as good as it could be because you can just walk up here, but you need explosives to get through that door. I feel like a steel longsword is kind of crappy as a reward for that. Would like to consider giving us better incentives. So is that the final boss? It looks like it, doesn't it? Hi there. I'm here to modify you. So far I haven't seen anything that's worth making explosives for. Just an immediate thought. Not to be a negative Nelly and stuff. But this feels like the top of everything. Dun 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 dun. I'm here to modify you and all your friendos. Initial thoughts a bit underwhelming. I know there are 2 of them. I think the building's brilliant. It's cool. It's interesting that you can get into most of it without explosives. It's just the side doors. It's cool that it's in keeping it, like the theme is in keeping with the area. It's definitely some cool ideas for like building by the master builder friendo. You can really get a lot of like padding here. 23 perfected light. Padding. Search for supplies. Okay. It's a brand new character. She's not done anything yet. Is that everything? Have I been everywhere? I don't see any laughing. Hi there. You can access the fermentation barrel. So I think this was a bug when they first did the Almeria, wasn't it? Does anybody remember? Does anyone know if they've definitely made these so that they're unusable or whatever? Because at one point you could definitely use them or access them. This is where we very first came up. So I haven't seen any legendaries apart from the boss drop, which was a drunken blade, which I didn't really look at today. We're going to look at the other one as well, the other place near Luxer. Drunkard's Blade is 60 damage, 9% armor pen. Is it agility? Where does it say now with this change? A strength weapon, no, it's strength. Okay. Do. Maybe the lighting is weirder as well because of the event. I don't know. I'm underwhelmed, people. I'm underwhelmed. I mean, it could just be... I mean, maybe my expectations are just too high. I don't know. I think it looks really cool. I'm glad they've added something. It will... Obviously, there's a cost to, like, server performance wherever you add something like this. A lot of pieces and whatnot. It just seems a bit dull, doesn't it? What if anything like the katana... That's what I was thinking. Is there going to be any, like, legendaries leaning against a wall? It seemed easier to breach than Exile Land. So bear in mind I didn't... I've been, like, shift deleting all the little doors. So you won't need, like... on the Almeria siege, you need 5 to get through the first door, like 5 to get through the second. Let's go back into, like, daytime. This is noon. You need a bunch just to get in the first door. This one you don't need any to get in the initial door because you can go around it. But I wouldn't want to come here without Argosian Dream Dust. Honestly. I don't know where you can get that on Siptah. On the Exiled Lands you can get it from the Animal Tamers at Buccaneer Bay. All of them drop it, and it's a great thing to have. This is nighttime. Look at that. It's very cool. So if you eat that, then you can... It seems to be, like, for me, optimal, you know, the best of a bad situation, I guess. For looking around. Yes. I suppose if I was playing on Siptah, I would do this once. There's, like, some interactables here. Steel items. We found one steel sword. We found a steel javelin and a steel spear. Yeah, I don't know. An iron pot, which we can't pick up. I'm not trying to be negative, by the way. I don't think it's like, oh, I'm going to be, like, really cool and, like, shit on something. But I'm just like, is it worth the explosives? You need 2 explosives to open each door. I feel like you'd probably do it once. And then you'd be like, cool. Well, the darkness is a bit obnoxious. So, yeah. I'm interested to see Luxer and see if that's any more interesting than this. Certainly it won't be dingy and an ice drain for the boomers amongst us. But I think have we been everywhere? There's the boss room. So the boss room is like here. I guess you could... What do you need to get up there? Can you climb? You could probably find a route to climb up there. You could climb here. Yeah. You maybe need like 6 explosive jars to get to him when you know where he is. Mayhaps. Okay. So should we go have a look at Luxer? Because it's kind of... It's just a bit obnoxious here, really. Okay. Done. Let's go to Luxer. Let's approach. We're going to have to lose this Argosian Dream Dust. Can I lose it from drinking cleansing brew? Nope. It'll go soon enough by itself. I don't know if there's any way to actually clear it. Nope. Curative doesn't work. This is why I hate Dream Dust. Because oh, it's so bad, isn't it? Let's just wait for it to clear. Oh, that's better. My poor eyeballs. Ah, so there's the beam. I see the beam. Ooh. Should we go check out the beam while we're waiting? I could just log out and log back in again to clear it. Dream Dust, I have lots I don't use. Yeah, so I will keep it in my inventory. Let's see if we get attacked, actually. We'll run along. Generally, I will carry a couple of, like, Augustian Dream Dust with me. So, in the past, I would use that in a pinch if I was dragging a thrall. We should get attacked or ambushed.
Just Deft Plays tipped $5. As far as I know, you'll make more $dollar from a tip than a sub. GG. I've enjoyed the videos after I exhausted all the options I could to figure things out myself to play this game and thrive.
Oh. Thank you very much for that. Was that on... Thank you very much for that. That was very kind of you. Yes, tips are obviously, you know, everything goes to me from a tip. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Glad you found the videos useful. Oh. It's near the tower. Dun da 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 dun. Do 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 do. Da dun. Dun da da dun. Ooh. Thank you for gifting a sub to Twisted. Thank you very much. Why can I hear heart pounding? Oh, it's just this base, isn't it? This place. Okay. I kind of like... I just want to go see where this is. Dun, da, 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 dun. The sky is so twinkly. Anyone who says they haven't changed anything about this game since it first came out, like graphically, has never looked up. Okay, finally we've cleared our dream dust. So now we can make it daytime. There we go. Now we can see this beautiful map. Oh, it's so pretty. So good to be here. Why are you playing Conan in light mode? I know. Because that freaking Xuthal place is so dark and contrasty that I just can't bear it. I just can't. It gives me such a headache trying to strain my eyeballs. I know, so whiny. So the best thing I found I could do, because we tried a couple of different light weapons, best thing we found was making it nighttime and using Augustian Dream Dust. So there you go. We'll keep that just in case, but that is a very unique situation because it's just so contrasty, that place. And if we used our Augustian Dream Dust when it wasn't nighttime, then everything that had any kind of light is just amplified and really obnoxious. So we're currently heading over to this beam because this should be where the new trader is on Siptah. And I haven't even touched Siptah at all since the beta came out. So this is why I just want to explore all the things today. I'm assuming they have all the same like trades and whatnot. It's the same setup. Ooh, looks like it's going to be right in the center. Interesting, which means it'll be surrounded by skeletons. There it is. So there is a boss here, isn't there? Did they get rid of the boss? Am I right, peeps? Isn't there usually a dude here? Like a gold shimmery dude. Am I right, peeps? Oh, it's had some nostalgia for playing with a friend. I thought it's interesting you have to go to the hunters to opt out the hunt. Does that mean starting characters could get counts? No. Until they're powerful enough to survive the journey to the hunters. Well, it depends what you mean by powerful enough to get to the hunters. Because I can't show you because I'm not on the Exiled Lands. But you just have to run to the den. And you won't get ambushed until you're level 10. I'm not trying to rhyme like some kind of strange poet. Yes, so they won't ambush you until you're level 10 anyway. So just make your way. If you don't want to be ambushed, and you only get ambushed by one dude, so you could just avoid him if you wanted to. And it's only at night time. So yeah, just make your way to the den, go behind where the entrance is to the Midnight Grove, click on the Law Lady and just say opt out. So I think that's okay, right? You can run up there and you'll get hit level 10 anyway by the time you get up there, probably. Okay. So yeah, there was a boss here, wasn't there? Somebody back me up. Some coins. I do love that they've added stuff, you know, like do things to fill in our worlds. Love that for us. So it's kind of identical. There's the bloody tongue. Leave creative mode. Multiple journeys unlocked. So we've already clicked on all of these things on the Exile lands. So this is I wish to leave the hunt. I desire to join the hunt. So she'll chat. I think I've got voice turned off. And then we've got... Wait, shall I turn it on? Because this guy's voice is hilarious. You hear her.
Predator or prey, you are well before the before. Jebel Sag reigned over all the earth, over all beasts, including humankind.
I want to see how long I can hear her for. Okay, so if you want to stop listening, she'll resume when you get closer. Okay. Oh, good. So now we can speak to him. This is the trader.
For a hunt, eh?
Hello, friendo. So he's the trader dude. So a quick rundown of what this is. Okay. So there is this new hunt. What the heck is it called again? The Sacred Hunt event. It's an event, so it's only on for a specific amount of time, presumably just for chapter 4, and then it'll go. And I think the idea is they're going to add more content like this that will change periodically to keep things interesting, keep the game fresh. You know, just like we had the Headhunter event. I think this is a great idea, personally. I'm all on board with this. Anything where they're adding to the game rather than subtracting by nerfing. Pause this for effect. Oh, bearers, I'm so sad. I'm like super on board with. I love this. Make the world feel more lived in. Give us things to do, places to go, scavenger hunts and stuff like that. I love it. It's brilliant. So, players are ambushed at night by followers of Jebel Sag. Ambush enemies can drop a map leading to the new event hub. This is the event hub. You don't need that map because you'll just see a beam in the sky. Same on Exiled Lands. This is just in a different location, obviously. A large beam of light can also be seen shooting in the sky, signifying the camp's position. The hub has a vendor and quest NPC to interact with, as well as a crafting table, which is the altar of Jebel Sag, to craft Grand Champion Laws. We need the altar behind us to do that. Purchase champion laws at the vendor NPC using the gnarled fangs dropped by ambush NPCs. Use champion laws at a small number of locations around the map. Exact locations are hinted to by camp NPCs to summon a champion to defeat. So we need to listen to her, actually, so she'll tell us where they are on this map. Champions, including the final boss, take minimal damage unless the player is naked and wearing this body paint that you can buy for just one of these gnarled fangs. So you've got to defeat at least one enemy for this, or I can spawn them in. Purchased at the hub vendor. Use materials acquired from champions found on the map to craft the Grand Champion Law at the hub altar of Jebel Sag, right here, after speaking to the bloody tongue of Jebel Sag, this law lady here. Purchase and drink the Potion of the Hunt, this thing here, which expires in like 30 seconds, just like Midnight, Potion of Midnight does, if you've ever played on Exiled Lands. To teleport to the boss arena. Okay. Use Grand Champion Boss Law to summon the Werebear final boss. There you go. So that's how this all works. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of decorative stuff. The cape that I'm wearing here is this Bestial Regalia, which is 1,000 gnarled fangs. It's just the recipe for it. And then there's a recipe for Feral Claws, Warhammer, Throne of Jebel Sag placeable spike traps, which are new interactable traps you can interact with. They go down into the ground and they pop up when someone walks over them. A basin of Jebel Sag, I believe, is a placeholder at the moment and not working properly. Same with the statue of Jebel Sag, which currently looks like the Zath statue. Lemurian brazier. We can now craft and place red bioluminescent mushrooms and green ones as well, which from the Midnight Grove. There's a wall paint, which is a mammoth, rhino, panther, were-hyena. I believe these just look like blobs at the moment. I don't know if they're working since I last checked. So I think they're kind of placeholders. And then there's an emblem icon that you can use for your clan emblems, which is for Jebel Sag. Then this final thing here, which is 250 gnarled fangs, is a were-hyena pet, which is kind of cool. Looks like the dudes from the Den, basically. So there you go. Any questions? Hello, Renato. Hello. Need to sleep now. Leave the tablet on. All right, lovely. Thanks for being here, Kevin. Hope you good luck with your early start and whatnot. Oh, it is called the Bestial Regalia. Yes, that's it. Might have more sense to have it opt in to participate. I mean, I don't know. If you don't like it, I guess. But I think a lot of people... It isn't that scary, though, honestly. It might sound scary, but it is just one little dude, you know. He's not very hard to defeat. So there you go. Have we done everything here? So let's see what she says. Let me make some notes. Where does she say? How does one properly worship the beast?
This scripture of Jebel Sag already resides in the meat of your mind. The Lord of all beasts etched it into the minds of your ancestors' ancestors.
Okay.
You may awaken this knowledge by partaking of our sacrament.
We've learned the religion.
Eat the flesh of remembrance, and knowledge of our religion will blossom in your skull and ribcage.
Okay.
The flesh remembers, the blood illuminates. This script you make the flesh before. Jebel Sag reigned over all the earth, over all beasts, including humankind. All predators and prey worshipped him and spoke the same language. Even now, separated by 10,000 tongues, even now, when the corruption of civilization peaks, the god of all beasts walks among us, sometimes as a man, sometimes as an animal, and you will know him by eyes that burn like yellow coals in the dark.
Okay.
The smartest of animals, who remember the beginning of all things, still worship him, as do the men and women who still feel the primal fever, the quickened heart, the blood-soaked drum of the hunt, animal and human. They are descendants of Jebel Sag's loins.
Okay. Is it the second one?
Dehan, perhaps you have already faced the ferocity of Jebel Sag's chosen. Those most devoted to his hunt lope in the darkness after the horizon has devoured the sun. Far from the blasphemy of civilization's walls. Slay these chosen for the trophies that will buy you his favor. Search the lands for his champions 3.
Okay.
The mammoth, lording
Mass
over a
Graveyard
mass
North. Mammoth Grave North. Rhino Lone Island Northeast. Rhino North East. Like, how are you supposed to like write these down in time? Seriously. Did anybody get the last one? And then Panther was where? So Mammoth, Mass Grave North. Grave North. Rhino Northeast.
Seek a mark of Jebel. The flesh rim. There. Perhaps you have already searched the lands for his champions.
Mass Graveyard to the north.
The mammoth.
Sorry, I'm having to click off to type. Rhino Lone Island to the northeast. And then Panther.
Guarding an
Ashen Wasteland south. Okay, so that's the Isle of Dusk, probably. Ashen Wasteland south. That's very vague, though. Lone Island. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we've got Mammoth Mass Grave to the north, Rhino Northeast Lone Island, Panther is the Ashen Wasteland to the south, presumably Isle of Dusk. Okay.
Seek a mark of Jebel Sag. Set a lure and draw a champion.
We need to know where the where one is.
To properly consecrate the combat, strip yourself of the obscenity of armor and adorn yourself with the painted sigils of the Beast Lord.
Okay.
The master of the hunt abides in this encampment and can supply you with all you shall need in the holy hunt.
That's this trader here.
The flesh remembers, the blood illuminates.
So she didn't tell us where to find the other guy.
The hunt is Jebel Sag's most sacred. Perhaps you have already faced the ferocity of Jabal Sag's chosen. Those most devoted
Thank
to
you.
his hunt lope in the darkness after the horizon has devoured the sun. Far from the blasphemy of civilization's walls. Slay these chosen for the trophies that will buy you his favor.
Maybe the boss will tell us where to look for the dude.
Search the lands for his champions three.
Yep,
The mammoth, lording over a mass graveyard to the north.
I know where that
The
is.
rhino, on a lone island to the northeast. And finally,
Elephant
the
graveyard.
panda, guarding an ashen wasteland to the south. Each champion a vicious paragon of its kind.
Okay.
Seek a mark of Jabal Sag, set a lure, and draw a champion to you. To properly consecrate the combat, strip yourself of the obscenity of armor, and adorn yourself with the painted sigils of the Beast Lord.
Okay.
The master of the hunt abides in this encampment, and can supply you with all you shall need in the holy hunt.
Okay. So I'm assuming that the were-hyena, which is the fourth mini boss, I'm assuming that once we've defeated the first boss, he will tell us where to go for that. But I have a very good idea of where a couple of these things are, because there's an elephant graveyard in the north by the citadel. So I kind of want to see if we can draw somebody to attack us first, and then we'll buy stuff from this dude. So let's just hang out. Exit creative mode. Can I make it nighttime? Oh my god, it's so dark. Should we get the old Argosian situation going again? Okay, so we want a were-hyena to attack us. Meanwhile, I guess we can, like, fight some friendos. This is just a nearby camp. Let me eat some snacks. Hi. I just want to, like, go through the process, basically, in the right order. So I'd like to get ambushed by a were-hyena, and then we'll buy some items. I only want to fight one of them, just so we can make sure it works. Fatality. That's right. I have my little buff, which is new to chapter 4. Hello, sir. These jailers will drop keys to open cages to free prisoners who can be our friends without a wheel. What does he say? I smell human. Okay. Hi there. Beautiful. Nothing like a bit of blood spatter in the morning. Okay. There's no cage here, is there? We should get the key from the dude. Shall we get the key from the dude? It feels rude not to. Where's his bod? He's hanging in the sky, people. Sir, can I have your key? Sir. Hello. Sir. Fine. These are the spikes that you can get, but you can click E on them, and then they go down into the ground in like 3 stages, and then they pop up and they trap people, which is kind of cool. Hello, were-hyenas. They should attack us like anywhere. Okay, dying's not a good idea. They should just like spawn in. I turned off Maelstrom just to avoid any complications. Hip. Okay, no, these are just rock-nosed friendos. Whenever they're paying us voice actors, they could definitely pay her more. I hope she's making a mint, even though they could pay her more, she wouldn't be overpaying. Yeah, they're very good. They're very entertaining. I like the creepy, like, Master of the Hunt guy as well. It's like, hello. Very good. What a rude fellow. He's been moonstruck, yes. Absolutely. There's only were hyenas want to antagonize me. So we are in like admin nighttime. That's the only problem, really. But I did get attacked in the daytime when I was fiddling around with admin stuff on the exiled lands. So that is a kind of factor. Well, let's just wait and see if we get antagonized, I guess. So let's go buy some stuff from the trader. I will spawn in some of these, like, fangs. Oh, yay! Brendo! Hi, buddy, I was just getting, like, bored or something. I don't know, I missed you. I don't know, it's been... Well, technically, you and I've never met. There you go. Lovely. Thank you so much for showing up. Right. That is the extent of the fight. It's just like one dude will ambush you. If you try to just fight these guys, you're never going to get enough fangs. You want to fight the bosses, really. So, we got 3 gnarled fangs from him, which is very little. And we got this hunter's satchel, which, just like sorcerer's bags, you can open up. Inside there's a flesh map. If you click F on it, it shows you where it is. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It kind of looks weird. Doesn't look like a sandworm. No. So yes, we already know where the trader is because we followed the beam light. You don't really need that, but it's kind of cool that they've added it. I think you get a bit of snackage, and you get the 3 bones, and they give you a stone skinning knife, which is interesting. So you can harvest him, but he should just drop regular hyena loot. I'm on 2 times harvesting, so like, numbers are affected by that. So there you go. Some bits and bobs. Okay, so now we've done the thing we wanted to do. Let's go speak to the trader. And we got some raw flesh as well. Let's go speak to the trader. Buy all the things that we need for this event. There we go. So we're gonna need a bunch of these fangs. I'm just gonna spawn in a bunch. Okay, so all I want, it is lovely weather. There we go. So I'm going to buy the war paint. Okay, which just adds it to my inventory. It has a very high durability. You do lose it when you die. It seems to last for a very long time. I don't know how long. I can't remember the last time I wore a war paint in the game, but I remember it would wear off after a certain period of time. I feel like it wears off after a couple of hours. This one seems to last until you log off or you die or something like that. We'll need champion lore. Does that expire? It doesn't expire. We'll get 3 of those. So let's get a 4th one for the final dude. We'll get a potion of the hunt. The potion of the hunt will take us to the boss arena. We could just go fight the boss. I kind of want to do the altars first. Should we do the boss right now? Seeing as we have the war paint. There we go. We do have to fight everybody naked. So if you have any encumbrance in your armour, bear in mind when you take it off, you're going to be in trouble. So, I kind of want to see where all these things are. Loki's making it very hard to type talking about. Oh, bless you. Is it only one ambush point per night? It seems to be, yes. I think they're supposed to be scaling the ambushes, yes. But wandering around with a fighter, or by myself, I never got one. I never got more than one. So there you go. So this is a reasonable place to have the trader, I guess. Okay, so there is a mammoth graveyard around here, isn't there? I think it's like over here, north of this tower. Yeah, because I've lived like right here. Here's the accursed citadel. I've lived like had like a little outpost right here before, and on one of my playthroughs I built like over there, didn't I? So there's a mammoth graveyard here where there should be an altar. Gonna eye any rocks suspiciously because the altars are quite inconspicuous, really. So let's make it noon for visibility. Dun, 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 dun. So I wouldn't expect, because you're going to be summoning a boss, I wouldn't expect the summoning stone to be right next to a bunch of mammoths. See, elephant graveyard. Here it is. There we go. Right at the elephant graveyard location. There we go. There's the first one. So we would basically place this lure here. We would take our clothes off. Make sure we're wearing the war paint. Okay. Shall we do it? Leave creative mode. Place the lure. So this should be a mammoth. There it is. Very fitting place for it, really. So the mammoth should have an absurd amount of HP. Look at that. But because you're wearing the war paint, you do an absurd amount of damage to it. Without it, you barely hurt it. You can use followers, but they won't get the buff from war paint. The war paint doesn't work on anybody other than the bosses. But there are other people, like other creatures around, which is suboptimal. Oh god. I mean, we would have done 300 plus damage to him anyway. But I think, is that white mammoth is like the boss, isn't it? It's like the Thunderfoot mammoth, I believe. Or one of them is. One of them around here is the boss. Is it that one over there, maybe? You definitely don't know. It looks like that one. But they don't do so much damage to you considering you're not wearing any armour. So it's kind of just a fun thing, really. A nice savage idea, really. Oh, you're so scary. Thank you for fighting me. I had great fun. I appreciate you. He's a great guy. Love to the wife. Okay. Let's harvest him. So we should just... So there you go. Okay. We need this stuff. This is important. We need to keep these brands. There's a brand for each of them, which we'll use to craft like a Grand Champion lore, I think, if I remember correctly. Hopefully, yes. Thank you. So some of them drop better stuff. So this guy's dropping like steel fire. You know, the stuff you get from like demon creatures. A little bit of alchemical base, a little bit of steel fire. We've got some tusks. I think I might have just picked up these Orosgori. We got some water skins, apparently. Okay, don't care about that stuff. Bear in mind, so I don't think any of my like harvesting buffs or anything will affect these things. So what you see is what we would get. We could pop our armor back on. Is that the boss? Is that the Thunderfoot dude? Sir? Hello? I think it is. Why can't I see his nameplate? Yeah. So the white one, you don't want to trigger his attention if you're fighting, because I think that's like the boss creature. I don't know why I can't see his nameplate. I don't have nameplates switched off. So is this a bug? Why don't I see a nameplate, buddy? Or your HP or anything. He's like, I am chilling. You're interfering with my chill time. Ooh, meteor shower! Okay. Yeah. I feel like on Siptah, you're probably least likely to need the meteor shower purge because it's so abundant here. But, yes. I have died in that meteor shower before, and there's a clip on my YouTube channel. Okay, so we found the first one, and we marked it. That was great. That was very quick and easy. So Northeast Lone Island, it said. Rhino Northeast Lone Island. Okay, let's go look for that one. I like the scavenger hunty type things. I do love the meteor shower. Hello, Kit. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So it's a big island, isn't it? I guess we'll look at some like high traffic areas, because I feel like they're always going to be in high traffic areas because I want you to discover it. I feel like this is one of the places I visit least on Siptah. It's kind of gorgeous for building. Maybe buy some rhinos or something. I don't know. Da, 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 da. But this is the only northeast island, so it has to be here somewhere. I'm also very good at like, by which I mean bad, at just like going, meh, I think it might be here, flying around and not looking properly, and having to revisit places. So I don't think it's here. It could easily be in like, couldn't be in the centre. She didn't say anything else about where it might be, did she? Any more details? And a catching retails, I know, it's so funny. It's very silly. I just didn't realise you could actually die to a falling meteor. I'm a, big brain person, obviously. Does she say any more things about it? Guess it's a big island to fly around. Let's look for like landmarks. We could ask the local pig life. Okay. Landmarks. I'd expect it to be near, but not like in the wouldn't have to I don't expect to have to fight a bunch of creatures in order to do it. Look at these like aliens, they're so weird. Okay, he's like, excuse me, I'm a skeleton, not an alien. Alright, we're super close by where we were. Da-da-dun, da-dun. Da-da-da-dun, da-dun. Music on this map is freaking amazing. Hi, bear friendo. Have you seen any altars? Hey, you're a very handsome bear. Could you not objectify me, please? I do apologise. Sorry about that. What about over here? Da-da-da-dun, da-dun. Da-dun. I don't know if there's like a rhino area on this lone island. I think I've only really like run around the edges of it before. Dun, 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 dun. Doo, doo, doo,
Like
doo.
Broken Bridge.
The broken bridge. Here. The Gash. It's a lovely name. Thank you for the bits. Thank you very much, Max. Don't objectify the bears. It's not Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. I never got to the point where I romanced a creature or anybody. Shadowheart. I still think about you. Oh, it's here. Interesting. Found. Wow. That was quick, wasn't it? Rhino. Right, let's get our fight on, shall we? What is this place over here? I forget. Dun dun. Do 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 do. Yeah, I knew it'd be near some kind of heretic haunt. Or heretic. Anyway. Alright, let's do the thing, shall we? Pants off, people. Okay, place the thingy. Leave creative mode. Get this sword out. Ah, there. So spooky. I love the effect. Hi, bud. So if I... Fortunately, these guys are not as absurdly quick. Or, like, tracking like crazy. Like some of the creatures were on the Exiled Lands. Or just in the game recently. Which is good, because you have to fight without any armour. Not having any trouble avoiding him, really. Thank you for dying. Appreciate you. Okay, so we got the seal, the brand, sorry, of the rhino. And now we have gotten, I don't know how many, I don't forget how many fangs we got. Bunch more fangs anyway. We can harvest him. Rhino hide, exotic flesh, shade bloom. Okay, handy. So we've got 2 out of 3 of the brands. Clothes back on again. And then we've got the panther in the Ashen Wasteland south. In the south. I'm assuming they're talking about this situation here because this is the most Ashen Wasteland ever. Let's start here. So it could be... There's a bunch of different landmarks here. The Raven, the Rubble. There is the, like, core place, whatever, like... what am I trying to say? Ashen core. Is that what I'm trying to call it? Let's check these, like... We'll come back here. Just want to check some other places first. Dun, 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 dun. Is this the place with the bouncy thing? It is, isn't it? That is a really good description. Yeah, this is the place that has this incredible, like, board. Which chucks you into the water. I'm in creative right now. Otherwise, I would be a bit afraid. Because there's a cave down here that you can totally drown in if you're not careful. And I've never managed to... We didn't go into creative last time. This is such a tangent, I apologise. But it's so easy to drown in here. I think last time we drowned because my pet, like my horse and my follower followed me. And yeah, just kind of got in the way basically. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing like a good tangent, is there? Da, da, dun. More padding. Bam, 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 bam. Do, do, do. It is very blurry underwater on Siptah, but the graphics are definitely better. It looks kind of stunning. Dun, dun. Oh, what does the eater interact? Squirrel. Oh, there's a book. Dun, dun, do, do, do. Do, do, do. Yeah, underwater breathing potion's kind of helpful here. What is that? A chest. Oh, a legendary chest. Yeah. Daggers. And then there. I don't know if I... Have I ever made it all the way in here? I must have. I definitely drowned last time I was trying to come in here. Okay, anyway. Tangent over. You love the ocean so much. Oh. So, Ashen. It does say Ashen, doesn't it? Ashen Wasteland. So this whole place is an Ashen Wasteland, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun. It is also very dingy, but it isn't as like high contrast as that Xuthal place, which I just can't stand it. This place is super cool and like moody and stuff. So let's have a look around the high traffic areas. We did come through here. I kind of enjoy this like scavenger hunt style kind of situation, so try not to tell me if you know until like if I get fed up and I ask you, by all means do tell me then, but until then I kind of like searching around because I don't get a lot of novelty on this map really, having played so much over the years. So I quite like this, even though I realise I'm flying around like a cheetah. Outrageous. Somebody will come in soon and go, oh, why are you cheating? You are cheating yourself out of fun. How could you do this to your viewers? You are tricking them with this witchcraft. Honestly, I get things like, I literally teleported in a video. I actually rode my horse. That's it. I rode my horse and it was all streamed live. And somebody was like, your viewers are going to find out that you cheated. Like you said that you like rode your horse here and actually you like teleported. I was like, no, I didn't, but I did teleport up to the thing I was going to. Like some people are so, oh god. Anyway, I'm fine. Just, you know, it's a little bit of ranting. It could be at the forge thingy, couldn't it? Mayhaps. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Yeah. But I frequently, if I have to use admin commands, if we're testing stuff out, I get people going, "You're cheating. This is an outrage." As if they've, like, discovered something. I'm like, yes, of course I am, you bellend. What do you think we're doing here? Anyway. And we're back. Hi, critter. Oh. It's very, like, it's very, what is it? Lovecraftian, is it? This kind of map? More like, I don't know. Very much like the artwork of the Conan movies and stuff like that. Okay, I see an NPC camp. Let's check around the perimeter. It looks pretty damned good, doesn't it? As a baby we could acquire if we wanted to. Sorry. Just leave him in a bag. I left your kid in a bag for you on the beach. He'll be fine. Don't fret. Yeah, the altars are very inconspicuous, so you really do kind of... It's a lot easier to find them if you're flying. It could be somewhere closer to here. I don't want to fly past this. It could be like near the Rover and the Rebel, honestly. Which is one of the best places to get stuff. I want to check there. Hi, buddy. I don't expect it to be on a high place like up here. Especially seeing as you... I was going to say you can't, like, place things, but I guess you can place things on the altar. So can we check the Raven the Rubble situation? Which is, like, here, I think. Dun, 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 dun. I ain't unconvinced. Some folks just want to know all the content creators have some level of horror. That's it, exactly. I have, the amount of time, I have done my time. I have, like, I hurt my shoulder when I used to play on PlayStation. I mean, bear in mind, you don't get 7,000 hours from not no-lifing the game, right? There's a lot of negatives there, but I hurt my shoulder and I had a bad shoulder for about 6 months because I was just playing Conan so much with a controller. And because I just couldn't not play, because Adash addiction type situations, I never lost my, like, I never lost my injury. I took ibuprofen and stuff. I was so addicted to the game. And I'd like, yeah, we'd play with friends and stuff like that. And it's only really when I took like a month off gaming altogether that it actually went away. And that's because I used to, like, play the game, run around, fight, harvest, build, all the things. So so when people say, "Oh, I want to know that you've suffered," effectively that's what they're saying. I'm like, I have suffered, my friend, and I'm like, I enjoyed every minute of it, and now I'm looking after myself because I do this for a living now. So there you go. F off. That's my rant. Am I ranting today? No ranting at all. Okay, we're at the Raven the Rebel. This is a fantastic place for loot and a great place to get killed. So we're in Noon, are we? We are in Noon. We may also use a torch just because it's dingy and we're looking for a stone thing. I don't know why I think here. Just because it's such a great place. I would check here and I would also check up the beach as well. My headset is falling off my head. I wouldn't expect it to be too far. That is my favourite place on the map, which is the Isle of Dawn. Oh, the brightness is so good. I like it. My eyes like it. Let's have a look around the edges. I would say maybe on the beach somewhere. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. This is where I got some like super cool loot. Like over here. What did I get over here? Was it daggers here? It was daggers, and there was also like there was a hammer, wasn't there? There's so much good stuff here, just ready to be picked up. But I don't expect it would be in this camp because it's absolutely dangerous as hell. There's even a mini boss that spawns here occasionally. like right here, who kicked my butt. She was like a champion level Delencia type person. So if it wasn't just on the beach, I wonder if it might be at the place with all the bosses. Let's have a look over here. This is super dangerous as well. A lot of fun, actually. I had such a freaking laugh when we came here, and the enemies were just like ice skating in here. They were just chasing me around, this freaking dog. Oh gosh, people. But like as far out as this, I would imagine they could have something, but I don't know. I just think having anything this close, too close to those people, is a great way to get them killed. I don't see anything. Hello? Yeah. Okay, what about... let's check the other place. This place here is freaking dangerous as a heck. Let's check all these dark areas. Dun 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 dun. Not inside an NPC camp, I wouldn't think. Dun 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 dun. I'm like always looking for thralls. Even though I'm like just flying around. If I fly around our map, like on our community server, I'm still like, if I fly around Sepa Marie or something, I'm like, anybody here? You know, even though I'm not going to thrall them, I'm just like trained to like look out for people constantly. Don't take umbrella. Did you look near New Chemi docks? Are you giving me spoilers, or you? Because I have asked specifically not to be told. Or are you just giving me ideas because you don't know? I haven't tried all the places. It did say Ashen Wasteland. So I'm assuming it'll be... Dun, 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 dun. Just an idea. Okay, lovely. I don't mind that. I don't mind people participating, but if you know, it does take the fun out of it. You know what I mean? Because you know, for some reason this is enjoyable for me. Dun, 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 dun. Such a great map, isn't it? Look at this. Look at the clouds. I swear the clouds have been reanimated or like changed in some way. So this is like, this is a great place to get killed. I forget. There you go. Fractured Citadel. That's it. Yeah, this guy here. Oh my god. Blood Moon Beast or whatever. Is that what he's called? Very scary. So I wouldn't expect anything to be in this place because so many bosses. Maybe outside it? I don't know. Where would you put it? Maybe at the entrance or something? Very creepy. Unofficial complaint, I thought my boiling kettle was just the birds song in your game mutes the stream sounds. Yes. Well, you have my sympathies. There you go. How do I get in here? Dun 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 dun. Ba-dun, dun, doo-doo. It is very vague just saying this island, but then the other island was very vague. But I guess if you just kind of pop around all the different high traffic areas on that particular place, and on the on that northeast island, there just weren't that many things to look at, so I guess we were going to find it quite quickly. Whereas this is quite a big area to look. Let's go check over here. Yeah, maybe over there. Maybe up there. Yeah. Millie is sometimes here, isn't she, or whatever her name is. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's check. It's just, whenever I see an NPC camp, I guess we'll have to look at those as well. This is a wasteland, isn't it? This is a wasteland. Literally ashy ashland. This would be kind of cool for like a boss fight. If you're gonna go Ashy Wasteland. Dun 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 dun. When Siri floats around like this, I just think Siri the Swami. What does that mean? Should be placed on the top of a tall pillar. Grumbles. Yes. The other thing is the dinginess, isn't it? Anna complains about dinginess. Stay. Maybe by the forge, perhaps. I think this is literally an ashland, isn't it? Barren, whatever it's called. Ashen wasteland. Yeah. This is ashes. This is like, I would totally, yeah, there it is. There it is. Yes. Yeah. That makes so much sense. So it's not just this island. Perfect. I like it. I think it's a good choice. Okay, especially because I found it now. Right, let's fight a boss. Let's mark it first. Thank you. So this is the panther. Okay, leave creative. Yeah, it's also like an open space as well. There he is. Hi, buddy. I wish to, like, take stuff from you. I definitely think agility builds are kind of ideal for this situation. Because you just want to dodge, really. Without the armor. So, if you don't mind, I would like to have a drink. Hold up. Wait. Oh, hello. Is that a golem? No, it's a golem. Okay. Note to self, there's a blood crystal golem right there. I don't have any star metal for him. Even the fact that... What is he fighting? So, I'm actually finding it hard to avoid him compared to the others. His tracking is very, like, kind of obnoxious. Bit of a note there. Look at that golem. You say, I want to fight as well. Please, would you fight me? Should we see what kind of damage he does to us? Okay, I do have 700 health and I have some grit. You want to hit me? Would you like to slap me around, sir? Okay. He's not going to, like, one-shot you or anything. Listen, he wants to fight. We'll give him what he wants, shall we? My war paint won't help with this. But I already do a lot of damage. Sweet. Okay, well, we got the brand of the panther now, which is nice. We got some more of those fangs for the trader. Let's harvest our friend. More shade bloom. Sweet. Okay. So, now that we've defeated all of those three, if we go to the trader, buy a potion, that'll take us to the boss. So let's do that. Trader, 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 trader. Right here. Okay. Is this update out now? This is out now on the beta. Yep. Thank you, Modern. Yep.
Lovely weather for a hunt.
It is indeed. So I can't use a champion lore for that dude. I need to craft the grand champion lore, so I need the brands for it. So I can put a lore in here. And then I can put the brands in here. That's it. Craft that guy. And now we can take this with us. Sweet. We'll buy a potion, drink the potion, it'll take us to the altar. I'm assuming it's going to look just like the altar on Exiled Lands. Me rebuff myself. Alright, buddy.
Welcome, hunter.
Welcome to you too. But this is my house. Okay, so we bought a potion of the hunt. We can drink that. It goes in 1 minute. There you go. Does it look exactly the same? Yes, it does. So we're kind of on Exiled Lands kind of right now, I guess. In theory. We've got to take off our clothes. We're going to be wearing our war paint. Here's the arena. That scared me. And then we're going to place the Grand Champion lore. Or the champion... Wait. Yeah. Grand Champion lore. And then we've got to fight the bear. Here is the boss. Or the first boss, anyway. Hi, sir. It's been good to see you. I missed you. How are the kids? It's a two-phase fight. Definitely you want to be dodgy in this one. I don't have a tavern or anything built on this map. So if we want to speak to Zil, we're going to have to build a tavern. He's an entirely new boss though, which is kind of cool. Okay, here's the second phase. Just like the Warmaker. He kind of grows a bit. And now his attacks should change. Ooh, it's very heavy breathing. You've seen a doctor about that? You could get some nasal strips or something. There you go, he's pounding the ground with some like Bernie situations. Look at that, it's so cool. I like it. Oh, shizzle nits. That is the most he's ever done to me. Woo. War cry. So he definitely hits hard. You don't want to like stand there. There we go. We get 40 fangs from him. Bear with us. Thank you. Okay. So what we still don't know is where the were-hyena mini-boss is. Let's harvest this guy. So we got a bunch of fangs from him. There we go. Tablet power, which you can eat to gain 60 feat points. So this is a weird issue I found. I have to keep moving around to harvest him. There we go. Do you know what I mean? Which we've never had to do before. And it's kind of... I don't know what the rationale for that is. Unless that doesn't make any difference and just have to, like, some hits don't do anything. Okay. Weird. This is just water. You can drink this. All right. So we can eat the tablet power and gain some feat points. So we didn't gain anything from him except for fangs, did we? We need to defeat the were-hyena in order to get some ancient blood to craft another type of lore to summon like a corrupted version of him. Let's leave. Should take us back to the trader. GG, thank you. Use a pick for the bigger AoE. Maybe. I really love the corner cookies. You move so fairly predictable. Yeah, fairly predictable, yeah. I mean, I think that's okay. I think he's fine. Battle of the Grand Pooh Bear. Oh my god. Yeah, to the corner, definitely. So yes, we've got to find this other boss now. And she hasn't given us any clues. But yeah, in creative mode it doesn't show us a recipe. Do I need to speak to anybody else to learn the... Where's the recipe? I guess I have to find the ancient blood to get the recipe. Maybe. Where on earth? So, okay, let's go to the other place. Let's go to New Luxer. Well, we're kind of like cogitating. Speak to the guy. Oh, Zil. Don't we need to speak to him to learn the recipe? Oh, to learn the recipe for that. Maybe. Okay. Should we try that? Let's place a tavern bar. Bar. I have build everywhere on, by the way. In case you're like, I can't build there. What's this about? There we go. So if we get a barkeeper as well. I think I just need to spawn them in, don't I? Do I have to spawn it as a converted barkeeper? It's not this one, is it? Do I just have to spawn them in? This is it, right? Place in the world first. And then I can put him in there. Why do you have so little health? Okay, so now we have barkeeper. So Zil should turn up here. She's the guy that wears this clothing. Why am I cold? I'm like super well dressed right now. If I like load out and in of this to this area, I bet we'll end up with some people. Dun, dun, dun. Doo, doo. Yeah, there he is. There he is arriving. Zil. It's so good to see you. I have to be very close to people to see their like names and stuff. Zil, my dude. Can I talk to you while I'm sitting here? I can. No.
I know.
Here we go. Okay.
I see one. Give me a wild place. Give me wind, whispering deadly secrets in the branches. Give me a graved moon, hanging heavy in a hungry sky, setting my teeth on edge, and my toes curling in the clay of blood and soil.
It's a great beachside tavern, yes. Well done, chat, because I'd forgotten the witch thingies. Hello, mortal. He needs a throat lozenge. I know. Get this man some tea. No more beer for him.
That being said, I'm rather enjoying this warm place to rest and recover. I feel a vague ache and weariness. Perhaps it is the climate. I am a stranger in a strange land.
I really have an urge to build like a nice waterfront tavern now. We're gonna have to do that soon.
No matter. Let us indulge in libation and palaver.
Don't sniff me,
You
sir.
have a hunger about you. A hunger not alone of belly emptiness, but the lust of death dealing.
He knows me well, honestly.
I wonder if you are on the hunt. I wonder if you seek the sacraments of Jebal Sag to slay his champions and claim his blessing.
Yes, where's the were-dude? He's still sniffing us.
You are no scavenger, no jackal. You aspire to the apex. You
Yes.
desire the Beast Lord's greatest champion. Yes, this current Grand Champion of Jebal Sag is not quite right, are they? Too powerful. Some dark magic possesses them, yes?
Sure.
I wonder at the nature of gods. How growing divinity turns them into a multiplicity. How each of their extremities might gain agency, like a worm's cloven head becoming two. I think these pleasant libations have fogged my mind with philosophizing, though not unpleasantly so.
He's got such a great voice, honestly. All the new voice acting is great.
No doubt others have offered you advice on how to deal with this corrupted champion. I offer you an alternative. A predator should not only be mighty, but cunning. You could face this possessed champion head-on, or you could cleanse it of the corrupting influence. In a dark, forgotten place, seek out a primeval hyena who walks as a man. One of Jebal Sag's first champions. Lure this beast out of its ancient slumber. Use its elder blood to further season your lures. Consuming this mixture will purge the corrupted champion.
Dark forgotten place is what we need. That's unique to Siptah. Dark, I think. Is it? Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's just the same. The one on Exiled Lands, I just knew where it was, so I don't know. Presumably, actually, that is the same.
I have enjoyed our conversation in this cozy watering hole. I wish you success on your hunt.
Barkeep, can you get him a hot drink, please?
Give me a wild place. Give me wind, whispering deadly secrets in the branches. Give me a gravid moon, hanging heavy in a hungry sky, setting my teeth on edge and my toes curling in the clay of blood and soil.
Have we done all the things?
That being said,
Yes.
I'm rather
Okay, let's learn the
enjoying
corruption
this
lore.
warm place to rest
So
and
somewhere
have
dark. Thank you, sir. If you could shut up now. Somewhere dark and forgotten. Dark. So the word forgotten makes me think about the forgotten tribe, but they're cursed here rather than forgotten. I'm just gonna think of some places that my brain wants to check out. If you've just joined us, make sure not to spoil it, because I kind of enjoy the scavenger hunt side of things. If I get kind of stuck and I need help, I will definitely let you know. Somewhere dark and forgotten. Okay, so what we're looking for is an altar. It will not be inside here. I would expect. It's also not dark, but this is the Forgotten Tribe. They're just accursed on this map. So I'm going to like fly around all the different places. So there is like a darker place around here where there's like... This is a very high traffic area. Maybe somewhere in this area where there's meteors. But we're looking for a stone. Dun, 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 dun. This is dark. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dark and forgotten. Maybe the tower area? Isn't exactly forgotten, is it? I mean, I hope it isn't on the Isle of Dusk. I may have, like, flown past it. Perhaps. This is kind of dark. And chilly and scary and stuff. Also high traffic. On the main island of the west coast is a place with a deep ravine. There's a boss croc-like creature in it. Like over here. On the main island on the west coast. Oh, over here. I shall bid you all good night. Good night, Morden. Thanks for hanging out. Further west near the undead place. So we have been over here for the new, what's it called? I guess I'd be surprised if it's at the Xuthal place. This is very bright, and I would assume it won't be here. This is very dark. This is obnoxiously dark and contrasty. Where we've just been to the new fortress earlier. We still haven't been to New Luxer. Test that. This is not dark, is it, on the coast? Dark and forgotten. It does not describe this. As soon as we get in here, it gets darker. Spent so long prepping for a pal fight, and then you see it's down to it. And it's on fire! No, Cal. Sorry to hear that. Dun 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 dun. Do do. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. I mean, this place would definitely fit the bill, but they've already added the new, like, fortress, destructible fortress here. Hey, Croc Friendo. Dun dun dun. I don't know if I ever knew there was a boat here, people. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Not very dark, is it? I guess we could fly around the coast of the this place. The problem with this is a whole island that is dark. And it's hard to see things, isn't it, when it's dark, people? Anna Science 2024. But I guess maybe like near an NPC camp or something, but not like right next to the NPCs, because then it's too hard to fight the boss with, like, you'd get your butt kicked. Mind you, on the Exiled Lands it's at the Siege of El Moriah, and you have to fight them to get in the door. So maybe it would be right next to something tough. Maybe it's near Luxer. Maybe it's actually next to this siege place. Let's go check out New Luxer first. Let's abandon this hunt for a second and let's go check out this place. Something we know about. We can find. So we're looking for a siege fortress. This is New Luxer. There it is at the back. Interesting location. There's a lot of bosses here. Yeah. Oh, it's in... I love that it's in insulated wood. Very cool. Okay, let's go out and enter as we would. Come out of creative mode and stuff. Oh, they're fighting each other? The skellies are fighting each other? Hello? That's weird. That probably is not intended. What do you think, people? I would say maybe the new enemies that they've put in for this place are just incorrectly targeting each other. So, could you give me a minute? Oh, I prefer it here. It's like, it's so much more pleasant than that horrible contrasty place. Can I help you out? Listen, I killed one of the enemies. Are we friends now? Alright. Room for another fighter. I like they've put it here, because I don't know how often I would come here. Maybe once in a playthrough. There's a lot of places like that, I suppose, on Siptah. Can I deal with these spooters? A lot of tents and stuff around here. It's kind of cool. Some loot. Ooh, look at all that freaking padding. Oh my goodness. I would suggest when you first play, you might want to head in here and just loot these. Look at that, 21 heavy padding. That will sort you and your mates out, or you and your mate, or you and a fighter. Crikey. I would just duck in here and see if I could get some padding for my armour. Mind you, Siptah is like rife with loot, isn't it? Okay. A shield thingy. What is it called? Shield frame. I do miss the Headhunter events. I felt like the Headhunter events really made the place feel kind of more alive, didn't they? They were a bit overly, they were a bit kind of overly helpful, I guess. So I want to see if it's easier to break down these things. I guess we could do with a repair hammer. Sir, could you not be a turd wallet, please? Thank you. I asked him nicely. Right, should we get a repair hammer out? I'm loving the variety. Yeah, 30,000 instead of like, what, 100,000, I guess. Yeah, you're definitely not going to want to hit it, but maybe it's just like one splody jar. Or wait, what am I saying? Maybe not one, maybe like a couple? I don't know how many the doors had in the other place. Oh yeah. Oh no, just one, not just one. Sorry, I'm not trying to break the door down. Nothing to worry about here. Okay, let's try 2. 3. 4. Yeah, 4. I'd rather fight these derps than the people at Mariah, honestly. What happened? Hello? I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I didn't do whatever that was. What are they dropping? Skeleton loot. Okay. Okay. Shaped wood is cool. I have come to steal from you, people. Right. Okay, we got skeleton loot in a chest. We got some open doors, which is kind of nice. This looks lovely, doesn't it? I think I'll live here. Oh, there's the boss. Question mark, yes. Oh, okay. So we can just go through. So you only need to break through the front door because these doors are open. I don't know if they're going to leave it like that. Okay. Let me get ready for a fight. Hello, sir. Okay, no, you're not a boss. So what are these? Okay, so you got to get through the front gate and then one door to get to this section. Oh, they've got like compost and things and an armorer's thingy. Oh, you can use the armorer's bench. I think they'll patch this, honestly. I am in admin mode. Yeah. I mean, can we just move in? Precision carpenter's bench. Yeah, I think they might nerf that, honestly. God, precision tannery. What was the interact button? Oh, there's a thing here. Steel javelins. By the time you've got explosives, you're probably gonna... Perfected, 20 perfected medium padding. By the time you got explosives, you probably don't care too much about steel javelin. Okay, another door to break through. Ta-da. Ooh, something leaning against the wall. Iron war axe. Steel longsword. The iron is like, why would you want that? You know, if you didn't have to use explosives to get in here, then, you know. Hi, buddy. Okay, lots of dyes, some gold and things. I like this one way better. Oh, hello. Just because, one, it's nice to see something in insulated wood, which is one of my favourite building mats. There's the boss. Same blue fellow. Hopefully we don't accidentally break the floor mid-fight, because it's like insulated wood instead of... I don't want to get corrupted, so I'm kind of dodging a lot more. So I assume this is permanently here now, and isn't just kind of seasonal. And you drop what? Okay, so I wonder... Okay, we completed it. I wonder if, just like the unnamed sissy bosses, this is like RNG from the skeleton. I wonder if I presume this is just the same loot table as Thank you is the unnamed city skeletons, basically. Which means you can get, like, Sword of Crom, you can get the, what is it called, Festering one, things like that. I assume that's the case. This is brilliant. 9 perfected heavy padding. Although it's a funny number. But that's kind of cool. And 15 perfected medium. That's great. And I mean, that's good. Like, I'm happy with that loot, honestly. Especially if it just shares the loot table as the other unnamed city, like, skeleton bosses. Who I used to farm the fudge out of. What a pretty place. Okay. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. So let's go down to the beginning and just like see what the situation is here. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Okay. So, 1 gate, then 1 door, 2 doors, 3 doors. 1 gate, 3 doors to get to the boss. And the first gate isn't as tough. And you get the same rewards. So I would do this one instead of the one at Xuthal, because the rewards are just as good and it's easier to get in here, and it's not freaking uber contrasty and stuff, you know. It's a lovely place. So let's like have a proper look around, see if there's anything we've missed. I haven't seen any legendaries leaning against anything like El Mariah. Everything seems to have been like steel or iron so far that I've seen sitting around. You won't be able to just open these. I'm just shift deleting because I'm able to in admin mode. Isn't it lovely? Let's like try and check all the places. Loads of padding everywhere. Hey friend. Ooh, he was lost in thought. So they're not supposed, nobody's supposed to respawn until the boss is defeated and you've left the area. Dun 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 dun. What a great building. So nice. Dun, 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 dun. Like this little, like, bridge area. Something is interactable. Steel javelin. 2 steel javelins. Yeah. Would anybody here use those? I don't think I would. I don't think I would use that. I think there's lots of really good stuff in the boxes. Something interactable here. What is it? Here. Am I missing something? Squirrel? Hello? I don't see anything. I don't know if what I'm missing there. It's very close quarters. Okay. There's chests in here. More skelly loot. I love all this like outside area that's kind of, you know, exposed to the sunlight. It's really nice. It's like walkways. 25 perfected heavy padding in there. Holy crapsicles. Holy potatoes. My goodness. Goodness me. Definitely worth coming for that. You know, more than anything else, I would say. You can kit out all your buddies. Everybody who gets killed because thralls are so crap now. You know what I'm saying? She says without a trace of bitterness. There's another... We've got a war axe. An iron war axe. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of boring, that is. Place is wonderful. I think it's so beautifully built. Look at this freaking masterpiece. So nice. Who is shooting me? Yeah, padding is like a... Look at that, how much padding you've got. Got another steel javelin. I mean, you can break it down if you want to, but I don't know if anybody would bother. So much padding. Oh my goodness. Alright, have we seen everything? Probably not every single, like, minuscule thing. What do you guys think? I really prefer this one. You've got a bunch of bosses in this location. Including this dude. Chamber of Secrets. There's this guy, there's the judge, there's the harpy boss nearby. There's like another dude outside, like another... What? Hello? Doesn't the judge usually sit here? Am I in the wrong location? He's behind, isn't he? The judge is back here. He's got no head. Nearly headless? How could he be nearly headless? Technically he's fully headless, but I just like that line. The judge. He hits very hard. Chamber of Scales. And then there's a harpy dude up here. Who likes to hit people and knock them off at high areas. You can... I think he's a... Does he have a chance to drop the blood... what are they called? Blood crystal. Blood... Weapons? Tools? What are they called? It's been a minute. I don't use legendary like tools anymore. Yeah, I like that it's here. That's great. Really cool. Makes it feel a bit more interesting. Where the heck is it? It's over there. Yeah. Cool. I like black blood. Thank you, Mortal. So what is it called? So we defeat the boss. I'm assuming this place will just like... Yeah, it's repopulated because I'm in single player. Cool, we don't have to go very far to reset it. So I'm assuming everything will have rebuilt itself. Yeah. Cool, I like it. I think it's great. I'm so glad they added these to Siptah. So many people just love Siptah and like it's where they like to play and have been just waiting around. Because I get people asking me all the time, do you know if they're adding any like content to Siptah? This is wonderful. And they've obviously gone out of their way to build this. And design something different. I was like, come on, just plop the same thing on Siptah. People will be really happy. But this is better, really. Cool. I like it. I don't know where to find the other boss for the sacred event. Where's this underground place? I don't know. I would hope or assume, I would have expected... I would have expected it to be accessed from here, but there's no like trapdoors or anything, are there? Da-da-dun, 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 dun. They've not been super sneaky, have they? Somewhere dark and forgotten. I would really like it if it was like hidden, a trapdoor underneath like a carpet or something. At Almaria is where it is on the Exiled Lands, and it's basically just another door that's been added, which was really obvious when you approach it. But I don't know, people. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Bum, 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 bum. Hi there, sir. Yeah. I don't get the feeling it's here. Unless it's like accessed from outside. Or something. It's not really dark and forgotten, is it? Any of this? What I don't know, or can't remember or whatever, is if it says dark and forgotten place on the exiled lands. It kind of makes sense if it would. Is it a bird or a plane? Probably only Anna view that looks away when she's exploring as I've not been to. Ah, bless you. My work here is done. Thank you, Mortal. Appreciate you. So the test server, so it may be different when implemented. What might be, sorry. Absolutely, I mean, that's true. Dark and forgotten place. I don't think you're the only person who does that, Creston. I do, appreciate it. Hopefully it's not on this freaking island. Or over here, because I hate those places. Dark and forgotten, maybe like a lay shrine or something, perhaps. Da-da-dum-da-dum. Do-do-do. Black blood tools, yeah, thank you, people. It's if my brain dumps information. I have spent so many hours farming the black blood tools over the years. I wouldn't expect it to be in a lay shrine, honestly, because they're expecting people to do surges. Unless it was like a lay shrine, one of the like abandoned ones that is unusable. It wouldn't be here because they don't want you fighting bosses or summoning bosses somewhere, you know, yeah, lagging up the server and stuff like that, I guess. Dark and forgotten place. I mean, I'm avoiding the Isle of Dusk, really. Just have a quick look around, see if anything jumps out at us. Maybe Blacksail Harbour. Blacksail Harbour isn't dark and forgotten, though. That's the only thing. We haven't been there to check for anything. I don't think this is really dark and forgotten, is it, really? I mean, it's... So this is one of the lay shrines that is no longer... Can I open the doors? No. I mean, I can get a key, obviously. So I was thinking about, like, maybe under one of these lay shrines. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. But it is dark and forgotten. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum. Hi there, lady. Do you have any snacks for me? Do-do-do-do-do. I don't think it's around here. There's a lot of dark and forgotten places on this map. It's weird that it's not at the fortresses. Let's go check around the first fortress we went to. Because that would make sense if it was like... because it is dark. I mean, if it's supposed to be a cave. So this is the other fortress that we came to earlier. Which I kind of despise. There's an event that spawns here as well, which is kind of weird. Maybe there's... Is there a downstairs anywhere? A door to a cave is what we're looking for. Do-do-do, do-do. I kind of wish it was under one of these, to be honest. Because it's not too hard to get in here, and it's just more in keeping with the other place. Maybe like in this kind of general area, mayhaps. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. If you wonder what the heck I'm singing along to, it is the music in the game, by the way. It's like, what is she singing? It doesn't make sense if it's like right out here. Yeah, I don't see like an entrance to a basement or something. So I don't know. I don't feel like it's going to be here. Unless it's like the entrance is just like under one of these tents or something, which would be weird. Because they would have to dig out just under the ground, I guess. It's so dark though. Ooh. What about that like pirate camp? With like an underground section. I don't know. Let's just have a quick fly around this area first, and then we'll go see if I can remember where that pirate camp is. You probably won't know which one I mean if you've played a lot of Siptah. Gotta make sure I'm actually looking when I fly around places. This is midday, by the way. And I tried turning the gamma up, it doesn't really help. This is like, I hate, my eyes hate this area. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, shitting hell. You scared the absolute poops out of me, you bastard. You freaking... Hold on a minute. Screw you. Didn't like that, chat. I got jump scared by a rock nose. A blood crystal rock nose, but screw that guy. Hello? Look at it. The event. Gosh, my knives. They're just no good right now. Dark and forgotten. What about the harpy place? That's kind of scary. This is just... yes. It's just too open all around here, isn't it? For you to find something, you know? Maybe just buy one of the vaults would be a good place to look. I just hate this, look, that area back there. Dark and forgotten. Yes. Where are the pirates? Are they on that island? Can we narrow it down, be looking away from the other 2 points? Scaring at it is not allowed. Oh, I TP'd into the sea, my worst nightmare. There's the rubble place, right? So what am I looking at here? Some camp here. Might be a new location. So the way I'm thinking about it. Oh, look at the baby. Hi, buddy. You're so little. The way I'm thinking about it is everything has been in a high traffic area. So it might be a new location. But it might be a new location, but I wouldn't expect it to be like... I'm just thinking about the sorcery cave area. It might be a new location, but it should still be at least somewhere where it's high traffic, you know? So, like, they added this cave here for sorcery, but it was at a high kind of, you know, traffic area, is my point. So, I'm not expecting it just to be, like, a completely random place on the map, because they want us to not have to look stuff up and to stumble across things, or to, like, work it out. And if it's just in the middle of nowhere, this is where you learn sorcery. If it's just in the middle of nowhere, then I wouldn't expect that to work. I mean, if you want to be really mean, you could do it in here, whether you get corrupted, because you get corruption in here. Which would make sense for the corrupted boss, wouldn't it? Have some kind of barrier of entry. Yeah. You click on this book to learn sorcery. I don't think it's in here. But yeah, you could have had it here, I guess. But you were already taking off people's armour. and making them just wear a war paint. So I guess making them corrupted as well would have been kind of bad, but it would have been kind of cool, I guess. Would have made sense. There's a steep hill east of the sorcery cave with a forgotten grave marker. A steep hill east of the sorcery cave with a grave marker. Okay. This placement is chosen with all the care and deliberation we've come to expect from Conan. I mean, are you being sarcastic? Because I feel like they've put care and stuff into these things. I mean, I think the, you know, criticism where criticism's due is totally fine. But, like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like everywhere's been kind of okay so far. You know? Just my 2 cents, I guess. Dark and Forgotten. I thought it might be kind of a cool thing with, like, Forgotten Tribe, but they're called Accursed people here. So which is why I wanted to check, like, the Accursed Citadel. But you don't want to check the entire map. You need, like, a clue that makes sense, really. Right, so where was I going to check next? We could check up here at Black Sail Harbour. Still irked about the dye and bearer shit. The bearer changes. I'm like, how do you guys feel about the dye situation? Like having to dye stuff in a bench. I don't mind it so much. What is that? Is that like the edge of the map markers? I know they've never noticed that before. You see what I mean? Squirrel? Have you ever seen that before? I'm incredibly unobservant, by the way. But is that like just like Exiled Lands markers? You never dyed anything, mortal? I don't believe that for a second. The new radial's going to trip me up for a long time. Yeah, I think the, what's it called? I think the new follower commands need a bit more development. I think they've started something, and I think there's more work to be done with that. I'd like to see, you know, more options. I think custom sorting needs to be added. Like, come on now. Just because they don't use custom sorting, you know, you could have just asked us and we would have been like, please don't take that way. Because case in point, you got 1,000 gold coins in a chest. You need 1 gold coin to summon a level 1 purge. You need 1 gold coin. What are you going to do? Split the stack like umpteen times to get 1 gold coin. I had to spawn 1 in when I was doing it the other day. So yeah, custom sorting, absolutely, we need it. And maybe they're already working on that. I think that's essential. I think maybe they just didn't have time, perhaps. But that's essential. It's not really Dark and Forgotten here. Dun, dun. Maybe somewhere by vaults and things. Maybe like the Harpy Vault is like obnoxious. But the bearer thing I'm really, really upset about, personally. Because my personal playstyle is, you know, do loads of damage, hit really, really hard, and just have some thrall carrying my stuff around. And I don't want them to hurt stuff. I don't care about them doing damage. It's fine that they hit like a wet noodle. I can compensate by spending all my mats and giving them the very best gear so that they can hold their own, you know, at the very least. And they just, you know, they're not really a threat. They're just there to survive. So nerfing them into the ground so much so that even Rethrus the Burdened, who we had who had like 4,000 health at level 20, died twice in my purge. Like, I just don't want that. If I'm going to have somebody carry stuff who doesn't hit hard, is absolutely useless in every way except he can carry stuff, he's got to survive because he's carrying my things. I don't want to have to, you know, worry about collecting his armor and all that stuff and everything that I've got on him that is probably very valuable. You know, so I'm really not happy about those changes. I think it's obnoxious. I'm very upset about it, personally. Called it balance and maintaining role distinction. Yeah, I just, you know... But they already crap. That's the thing. They're supposed to bear things, right? I mean, it was perfect. You know, fine. Let them hit like a wet noodle. Fine. I'm happy. I'm okay with that. I made peace with that. But don't let them die, you know. And then if you, heaven forbid, you have a Pella the Well-Travelled who at level 20 has like 1000 HP. What is that about? You know? So no. I mean, the rest of the stuff I'm like, okay, fair enough. Not too bad. Whatever. You know, I can, you know, I'm on board. I have faith in them. I know they have like a plan and they're working towards developing things. But the bearer change is so personal to me. You know, I just, you know. And I feel like people, I mean, I've asked people, I mean, please do correct me if you play PvP. I did say maybe it's because, you know, generally speaking, when they nerf things a lot, it's because they've become very obnoxious in PvP. And I said, oh, maybe that's why. And I've had people say, I play PvP and trolls are kind of useless and, you know, bearers weren't particularly obnoxious and things like that. So, yes. Then PvP servers are tallest. Yeah, but I mean, does that account for the bearer nerfs? I think it probably is, right? Because they are obviously trying to, what's the word? They're trying to balance things for both PvE and PvP players, and I, you know, have sympathy for that, and I appreciate they're trying to do the best by us, but all of us. I'm just trying to think of like places I visit right now. There's like a little cave friendo over here. A load of eggs. I also think, so I'm all right if, so the egg change or the ability to interact with interactable items on the map that for a very long time you could harvest with a tool, which was probably unintentional, right? So they've nerfed that. So now getting eggs, you just have to click on them, so you get one egg and one piece of food for every egg that you have. I think they either need to change the recipes so that for every one egg you get a stack or a small stack of food, like 10 or something, or give us the ability to get eggs passively in an animal pen. Because I checked and the shoebill and the ostrich don't do that. They just give you dung. Is there a cave? What about, like, isn't there like a waterfall? Is it possible there's something under a waterfall somewhere? Nope. Dead end. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. The redwoods are very dark. Chicken coop. A chicken coop would be really cool, definitely. Yep. More like farming type stuff would be really fun, I think. This isn't dark, is it? What about the redwoods generally? Dun, 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 dun. I feel like these are all a bit of a stretch, to be honest. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like it shouldn't just be out in the wilds. Every one on the Exiled Lands was... there was one next to Buccaneer Bay. There was one next to the Black Galleon. There was one next to the Temple of Frost. And then the main one was under Almaria. So all of those were like in a very prominent place. These ones, I guess, were less prominent. Maybe we just try NPC camps. Or like ley shrines and ley shrines, vaults and things. The one on the northeast map, at least it's not a huge island. At least it's not a huge island. But the mini boss ones weren't too hard to find. So. Dun, 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 dun. Presumably not inside a vault. This should be a were-hyena. So it wouldn't be completely weird for it to be near wolves or something. Is there any... There's a lot of hyenas, like, around the rivers around this Redwoods. If you weren't flying around and you weren't looking it up, it would take you a very long time to work out where this one was. I think maybe more clues are kind of helpful. Probably. So settings tend to increase and decrease amount of gathering. Oh, about 10 hours ago I used to pick and gathered about 8 times more eggs than hand picking. Yes. Yeah. In the beta and then, so chapter 4, you won't be able to do that anymore. Arena champion kills my turn, so if I don't join the fight, 2 bears do help me drinking coffee. I can defeat the arena champion naked with stone daggers. I just try not to keep thralls, have any thralls go near her. Since the old days. I just kind of avoid any thralls near her. But yeah, 2 bearers sounds good. As they are right now. Okay, I think we might be ready for chat to say if they know. Try not to look it up, because that sounds kind of silly, but... Do you know where this, like, where Hyena Cave is? Just mention this example where they nerfed them. Oh, you're talking about the eggs, getting too many. You know verdigris. Okay, go on then, where is it? Well done for everybody, like, being, what's the word? Considerate. On the Isle of Dusk. Okay, whereabouts on the Isle of Dusk? It's in the last place you're going to look. You might be able to defeat the only champion if she was naked and only using stone daggers. I believe in you. You can do it, Creston. I believe in you. The blood mine. I don't know if that... I know where that is off the top of my head. Whereabouts is that? In F6. Dun, 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 do, 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 do. It's in a dark corner. Is this classed as the blood mine around here? Near the back. Left guy, it was funny. It's a pit. It's a pit mine, is it? Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be on the Isle of Dusk, but there'll be first men walking around it. Is it on, like, low ground? So I do know of, like, a cavey type NPC place. Twitch, it's so funny that on a platform where we use the word degenerate so much, we've referred to ourselves as degenerates, speaking for myself. It's so funny that word is like is like auto modded. It has an icon. There's like a weird buzzing sound from in there. F6. Da-dun. So is it that cave thing that's got like dudes in it? Oh, have I found it? No. I got excited. Just a little cut through. First men is what they're called. So I think I know what you mean. I just don't think I knew what it was called. And I don't know how to get there, but if I travel around these like little alleyways, I guess I'll get to it eventually. Yes, maybe. We're still in F6. So isn't there a place... There's more of a cave than this, though, isn't there? This is like a pissy version. A bit like that, right? But like with the more wooden built up. Beware of the leopard. Oh god. Oh, it is a good maze, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I'm also bad with mazes generally. Dun, so it's funny, I think at one point I did think of that cave. But I hate like flying around dark places like this, trying to scour things with my eyes, because I get like a headache, I guess. Like many of us. It's just been a real while since I've really explored here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. And so that's where we just were, right? So I might mark that as not here. Dun, 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 dun. So not there. Probably going too far. Go east a little north. Alright. Appreciate the help. This reminds me of when we were trying to find the sorcery cave. Not over there, right? Is that the forge? It's the forge, right? I remember. Like on the edge of F6. Sort of southwest of the pirate camp up on the pillar. It's also dark as well, which is kind of hard to see. This is the forge, I think, yeah. Forge of the first men, yeah. Oh, bless you, Kristen. No final boss, I take it. We're kind of on our way, basically. Close. Start lower, it's northish of the forge. Forge and just a bit inland. North of the forge and just a bit inland. North of here. So, like, around here. Marco Polo. You'll want a torch, it's dark. Yes. You can hear them whispering. It's always very funny when you hear whispering in games, you start to doubt yourself, don't you? Like, oh, like over there. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun, da, dun. It's like out here. I see people. Ah, yay, we found it, friendos. We found the cave anyway. So this is the thing you're talking about, right? This place. There'll be a bonfire outside with an oak guy. Yeah. So it's in this cave. The blood mine. So it should be... Oh, there it is! I see. Well, thank you so much, Verdigris, for your patience. Yes. So you gotta fight your way in. Okay, well that makes sense. So let's, like, prepare to fight. I have marked it, by the way. We'll get out the way and we'll approach, like, properly. We'll get our short sword out, I guess, for the friendos. I mean, we'll see how we get on with just a two-handed sword, I guess. Hi there, friend. Big, slow enemies. I kind of like to use the Vector Corbin. Gotta remember to take our clothes off to fight the dude. He seems to be unstunnable. Drop some first men armor. Primitive foot wraps. Okay. Alright. Hi there. Apologies. I love all creatures. He's like not even stunned even slightly. Just kind of interesting. You definitely don't want to take your clothes off till you get in there, friends. Do you know what I mean? Hey, it's... Hi, sir. Let me help you. Do-do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do. Anybody else want to fight me? Hello. You sound a bit like a pup. We'll just let everybody come to us. You want to fight? Oh, they're so slow. They're so slow. Will they come all the way down is the question. I don't think so. Should we get this party started? So we haven't crafted the corrupted thingy yet, have we? I don't think. So let's go... well, we can't craft it. So we just need a regular lure, don't we? That's right. Get the ancient blood from this guy. Yeah. Get the ancient blood from this guy, then we craft the corrupted lore, then we go back to the boss arena. Hi, friend. Oh, you're so lovely. Hi. Ooh, I like puppies. Puppies are nice. You seem like a friendly one. Okay, maybe not so friendly. Oh, and now they've made it downstairs. Listen, people. This is a mano a mano situation here, or womano and a mano. Are they fighting each other? Oh, they're fighting each other. Oh, that's good. Can I be like a third man in this party? Oh, I like that he's fighting them. Beautiful. They'll probably nerf that. Okay. Oh, he likes it. We're like friends now. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Whoop. Whoop. Walls are very handy, aren't they? Don't you think? Oh, we got a one skull friend. Wants to slap us. Oh, she sliced me in twain. Is my warp? Oh, my war paint's still on. I just couldn't see because of my own blood. There we go. Yay! Thanks for that. Appreciate you. I'm gonna leave now. Been great. Should I harvest his body? There's nothing on it except for wear stuff, right? Sweet. Okay. Right, to the trader. Well done, chat. Whew, pineapple pressure. Yeah, I was like, oh, I bet it's going to be the Isle of Dusk, but I don't want to, like, fly around in the darkness. Okay. Okay, so now we can craft a champion lure. A corrupted one or whatever. Okay, it doesn't let you see the recipe when you're in creative mode, which is interesting. There's the malodorous one, right? So we need a grand champion lure. So we've got to kill those mini bosses again for that. So I'm just going to spawn in a grand... a grand champion lure. This guy here. So you've got to defeat the mini-bosses that we fought earlier in the stream. We're just going through the motions here, because you're like, oh my god, she's cheating! This is an outrage! I could never watch Twitch ever again! So, this one, we have to wait for it to expire? Isn't it? Squirrel? What did we work out from that one? How did we get the horn thingy? That one, didn't we use it? We couldn't place it. I guess we had to wait for it to expire. And then we... Is it turn into the tainted thing? Is that what it is? It's called doing some farming off camera, yeah. 24 hours. We should have been placed on the island in the southwest of the map, the Isle of Siptah. It would have been something worthwhile there. Serves that guy right here was rather grabby. He was a bit grabby, yeah. Pineapples, I meant blood. Get those two things confused while this blood pressure test was very up when I presented my... Oh my god. Is it the tainted thing that you end up with? Is that what it is? Does anyone remember? I can check my VODs and stuff. I think that must be it. Watching one of those cooking shows that don't make the viewers wait 2 hours for it to bake. Yeah, that's it, exactly. Here's one I prepared earlier. And it wasn't them, it was Kathy or somebody. Okay.
Lovely weather for a hunt, eh?
Let's buy a potion. So I think, if I'm right, when that expires, you end up with a tainted Grand Champion lore. But I've slept since. So now we're back here, we got our buffs and whatnot. Let's treat ourselves to a snack. Can we fight the corrupted thingy, which is, I believe, is exactly the same, really. I didn't notice much difference, if any. Yeah, the speech is different. You would expect him to corrupt us or something when he hits us. I haven't noticed it yet. I don't see the effect. I really got to actually avoid him rather than just be rolling when he hits me. So cool. I do like the boss. I think once he gets down to half HP, he'll get into the second phase. Here we go. So there was like a puff of corruption or something, was it? He's like grown. There's his fiery pound. Let's have a little heal. I don't know what would happen if your durability wore off mid-fight, but you'd be kind of screwed, wouldn't you? Hopefully that is like worked into it, because it has 15,000 durability. There we go, so that's where we get the horn. The harvesting is so weird. Broke my skinning knife. There is nothing else in the game where you have to, like, you have to find your interact point, right? But there's nothing else in the game where the interact point changes whilst you're harvesting them. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Apart from, yeah, nothing. So I was finding I had the most luck by standing here and then, like, moving, like, tapping W. And like at the beginning, but it takes so long to harvest it. It's annoying. There's no need for that at all. There you go. Puff of the Pooh Bear, silly bear. Stick and move, stick and move. Yeah, battle is for the bears. Bears the same resemblance to the last boss. Ugh. So yeah, he's on cool. That's on cooldown now. All right. So once we've done that, oh look at it. This is where the dungeon is. Interesting. Glowing red mushrooms still harvestable. Yes, they are. They're the... I forget what they're called. The mushrooms I never use is what I call them. But now you can place those glowy things. So I don't think there's anything else we can craft here, but the horn that we picked up, once that expires, we get this other kind of, what is it, savage horn. I believe that expires into this savage horn, which is Gura the Hunter, which is the bear pet that you can have. Yeah, we don't have any more recipes. Da -da. Axes have a larger hitbox. Hatchets, you mean? Maybe. So that we can't place there, but this one we can. We had this one on Exiled Lands. This is our buddy. It's kind of cool. No, I wasn't able to give him any food because it was disappearing from his inventory. I don't know if they've hotfixed it since then. But he eats the same food as wolves, which is interesting. Yeah, still broken. It'll just disappear. We tried relogging and it never comes back. But this will be the 10 heals per second food. Cooked pork strips, then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, that's the 10 heals per second cooked pork strips. There you go. So yeah, you can get him to follow you and he'll like fight stuff. It's kind of funny. He doesn't travel as far as he needs to with his little steps, so he kind of like moonwalks a little bit. He's kind of like on a conveyor belt. We find a creature for him to fight. But he didn't do a lot of damage either. He does a nice, like, knockback. but he's... I mean, this guy's obviously armoured. You can see his attacks and things. But yeah, he'll die if we stay here. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. So there you go. Alright, people. Well, thank you very much. I've had a great time today. We might do some more exploring of the Siptah kind of iteration of the update or whatever. Can I move you, friend? I'll put you on here. Yeah, I'm going to go now and get some dinner and whatnot. But I've had such a great time. Thank you very much. Thank you for being really well behaved about not spoilering stuff. Thank you to Kel and the rest of my mods for the help. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you for all the support on the stream. If you want to check out all the other beta content that I have on the YouTube channel, you can just watch it back and catch up on everything else. I plan to be live tomorrow. Usually I start a bit later on a Saturday, so I don't know what time I'm going to start. If you want to kind of, you know, pester me or keep an eye on things, you can join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, things like that. But make sure you follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you everybody so much. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate you guys turning up. I know I'm like inconsistent and stuff like that, so thank you all. Thank you Verdigris for telling me where to go as well. That was very helpful. Thank you peeps. See you tomorrow.